I'm Christy from Stay With It, and welcome to That's Engineering. Today, I'm hanging out with my friend Becky, and we're sitting in front of a giant computer in the Intel Oregon Information Center, which is a little museum in Oregon that talks about some of the manufacturing processes that Intel has up here. So, Becky is a digital design engineer at Intel, and she studied electrical and computer engineering at Northwestern. So, can you tell me a little bit about what you actually do in your job?
Yeah, so my team works on SoC processors, which are destined for the mobile market, so phones and tablets. And I work on the back-end design, synthesis, routing of the digital circuits inside those processors.
Cool. So outside of what you do in your day-to-day work, I heard that you have a really cool opportunity coming up to travel with Intel and do a service project with a program called the Intel Education Service Corps.
Yeah.
So can you tell me a little bit about what that program is?
Sure. So IESC, Intel Education Service Corps, is a program that Intel's been running for about 5 years now. That basically works to serve Intel customers in developing countries. So every 6 months, they send a whole bunch of teams to different places around the world to work with people who have purchased Intel products for their solutions. And the focus is on healthcare, developing the economy, and education. Those are the three main pillars. And about 12 teams each round go, and their teams consist of about 5 to 6 people. And the trips are usually about 2 weeks long, and it's entirely supported by Intel, going out into the field, working with these customers to develop their solutions. So examples of the technology that we might use are the Classmate PCs, which are really popular in the developing world to bring technology into secondary and elementary classrooms, or the school platform, which is a healthcare server and an e-learning solution. So these are examples of the types of products that the projects support.
That's really cool. So what exactly will you be doing, and where are you going?
Okay, so my team is going to Ghana, Africa in about 3 weeks, and we'll be there for 2 weeks. And we are supporting the Ghana Ministry of Health and JPIGO, which is an NGO associated with Johns Hopkins University that focuses on women's and child health care. And our particular job is to focus on the e-learning solutions that they have started to implement in their midwifery schools. Okay. So the Ghana Ministry of Health has purchased and offered to students on subsidy a large number of Samsung Ultrabooks. Oh, cool. And so the students now have those and own those, and they are trying to implement a standardized curriculum across the country that will improve the training that the midwives receive, and also encourage more young people to join the midwife profession. And so we are going into the schools to see how this system is working. They also use the School HE server platform to distribute their e-learning. So we want to see, are the students really getting the most out of it that they could? Mm-hmm. And if there are other e-learning solutions that would help them and support this system as well.
Awesome. That sounds like a great project, and I'm kind of jealous that you get to go and do that. And so when you were in school studying electrical and computer engineering, did you expect that later in your career you'd be able to do service trips like this?
So it was something that I always intended to do and hoped that I would be able to do. Part of the reason I got into engineering was because I wanted to be involved in the world, not just at home or not just making computers for your day-to-day consumer, but I really wanted to be involved in developing the world. And so in school, I participated in organizations such as Engineers for a Sustainable World, Engineers Without Borders, and those types of opportunities. This is the first time I've actually gotten to travel to do an engineering project. but it's something I've always wanted to do, and when I was deciding on where I would start my career, it was something I had in the back of my mind. So something very attractive about Intel is their commitment to the global community, and the fact that they have initiatives such as IESC that allow its employees to go out and be involved outside of the office.
Cool. That's awesome. Best of luck on your trip.
Thank you.
And thanks for chatting with me today.
Yeah, no problem.
For more resources and support, check out staywithit.org or facebook.com/staywithitengineering. And I'll see you next week on That's Engineering.